Alright. Well, before we get started here, as I was pedaling up mine shaft from Twisted Sister, got a lot of sweat coming down. I started wondering, are bushier eyebrows better than thin eyebrows? And if so, women, have you ever thought about growing your eyebrows back or getting those fake eyebrows in? Not just coloring them in with a pencil, but actually getting like surgically implanted eyebrows because you plucked out all your old ones to go like Brooke Shields. Just nice bushy eyebrows. Kind of like this. Once I had a guy come up to me in the bar, tell me, oh, first thing he said is, I hate your eyebrow. I hate your left eyebrow the most. Like, dude, that's so weird. And then he licked my friend's face. So, yeah, we flipped the bartender 20 and got out of there.
Potato Motos.
Let's see. What happened? All right. Last time, we found out that a 29-inch tire did not fit in the Fox 36 fork. The, what was I have? A Maxxis DHR that I borrowed from a friend. Rubbed by a couple of millimeters. So I went inside, thought that the experiment might be over. Got a text a few minutes later from my buddy Art. He has a Lyric RCT3 for a 29er that he went ahead and lent me. Nice guy. Let's see. So I'm going to try and do this. I got dinner plans coming up here. Hopefully I can knock this thing out before I go to dinner and get a ride in. Okay, right on. Check it out. Got the borrowed fork on there, Lyric RCT3. And this is set up on got the DT Swiss, the Maxxis, so the 29-inch wheel. Look at that. Definitely got it raked out. I had the Nomad before set up in the low setting, and I didn't change it. So we're gonna rock this thing out, check out the bottom bracket, and then check out the fork, the head tube angle, and then go get a ride in. Actually, no, 31.8. All right, cool. Two important things coming up here. My porch has a slope to it, and I'm using a phone inclinometer.
Semi-trusted.
So that's why you don't see that
tool.
These numbers are matching up to the factory.
And she says 60 degrees.
All right, let's get after it. Hill's not going anywhere. Totally slipped out there, but this long wheelbase kept it in check. Getting through these corners and getting the bike pitched side to side is definitely something I can feel with a larger and heavier tire. It's a little bit slower, takes a little bit more effort, and this is also something that I felt while demoing full 29ers. All right. Had to twist a little bit more than usual on that. Alright, how do I explain this? The feel coming off this thing. Long. It feels long. One of the first things I noticed when pedaling was that I can really feels like I'm looking out over the front end. I can actually see the bottom of the head tube. It's a different feel, different look than with the 27.5 on here. What are they talking about? The flop? Yeah, coming down some of those sections, washing out in the sand. You then feel the front start to turn. But then again, because I felt that. There's another time, definitely the slacker geometry, longer wheelbase helped. I felt it sliding and then just straightened right up. stay loose. Shit really want to work. If you stay loose. Come down. Cardiac, I think it is. Felt good. Felt real good. Wow, so where am I at? First 2 or 3 miles. Kind of getting used to it. I like it. I like it, yeah. It's definitely a different feeling. I don't know if I would run it in this, the low setting. If I had this all the time, probably change it up to back to the high trail setting, which would get me a little bit, a nice steeper head tube angle. I say nice, just because of these climbs. Yeah. Shoot, speaking of a climb, I got a climb ahead of me right now. Man, this trail really got blown out. Gotta tighten my helmet up, which instantly put so much sweat in my eyes. Shit, I can't see shit. Might as well be raining out here. Otherwise, going through the rocks feels pretty good. Shit. A lot of glare in the face. So much. Hey, it feels good. Just pop it. Can't see everything. Well, fair to say the trail is running loose.
I definitely felt the weight of the heavier wheel up front, and I missed a couple of braking points because of that. But luckily, with that larger rollover, I was able to just point it straight ahead and let go of the brakes and got through the situation without any trouble. Alright, so let's look at this. Would I go ahead and do this? It was a lot of fun. Definitely changed up the way that the bike rides a little bit. You can kind of point and shoot a little bit more, and that rear wheel is just going to fall right behind you. Depending on your point of view, the slacker head tube angle and the higher bottom bracket can either be a positive or a negative. I actually happen to think of them as positive. There's also that longer wheelbase and front center to think about as well. Oh, here I am going pretty slow. Okay. So would I do it? You know what? I had a great time doing it, but I really don't think that it's a game changer, right? So I didn't go out there, I didn't start smashing all my Strava times. It wasn't suddenly 10 seconds faster in any section. The bike didn't ride amazingly better. It was just different. If I was going to do this, would I throw $600 at it, like on, let's say, a used fork, a used wheel? Probably wouldn't.
Yeah, not playing with me.
The 27.5 already handles really well. Sure, I'd get used to the Mullet bike and its braking points and turn in, but in the end, I really don't feel that it was worth it. It was a fun experiment, but I wouldn't go and switch it up if I already had the parts of the 27.5. On the other hand, if I was starting to build from scratch, I would do it. Given that I was okay with the slacker head angle that I was going to get and the bottom bracket being raised up a few millimeters. Alright, let me know your thoughts on Mullet bikes. Have you tried one? Are you going to try one? Or is it just a short-term fad?
I tell you, if you're not having fun riding your bike, go back up to the top of the hill and do it again. If you're still not having fun, get a new sport.